Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fans. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. This is essential to keep you updated with the daily news. Without further ado, let's get to the scoop. The Los Angeles Lakers may be considering a major move, with Hakima potentially on the trade list if an attractive all-star opportunity presents itself. With the trade deadline approaching, the Lakers are looking for ways to strengthen their roster, and it seems that Hakima, who was previously viewed as a key player, may no longer be considered untradeable. While the team has made it clear that they are not looking to part with him for a secondary role player, Bleacher Report's Eric Pincus revealed that a potential all-star trade could change things for the young forward. Hakima has started the season with a standout performance, but his recent form has raised questions about his long-term fit with the team, averaging 11.9 points, 5.1 rebounds and shooting over 48% from the field. Despite his good moments, his defense has been lacking, and given the Lakers' ambitions, this weakness could impact his tenure with the team. Despite his offensive skills, his defensive limitations could lead the Lakers to re-evaluate his role moving forward. One factor that could impact Hakima's future with the Lakers is the arrival of Dorian Finney-Smith, who is known for his defensive and three-point shooting skills. Finney-Smith has significantly improved the team's defense and three-point game, making Hakima's defensive shortcomings more apparent. So the question remains, can Finney-Smith take Hakima's place in the starting lineup and provide the Lakers with a more solid defensive presence? ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. Additionally, Finney-Smith's impact on the team could be an indication that the Lakers are seeking a more balanced approach between offense and defense. While Hakima is young and still has room to grow, the window of opportunity to compete for a title with LeBron James and Anthony Davis is closing, which could lead to more aggressive decisions by the front office. Another important consideration is how potential trades could affect the Lakers' long-term future. By trading a promising young player like Hakima, the team could be giving up potential in exchange for an immediate solution. This begs the question, what is the Lakers' priority at this point? Maximizing their chances of a title now, or preserving talent that could be crucial in the future? Leave your opinion in the comments. Do you think the Lakers should go for a trade involving Hakima for an all-star, or does the young wing deserve more time to develop? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss the next updates. We will continue to bring you all the news about the Los Angeles Lakers and their moves this season. With the trade deadline approaching, the Lakers have a major strategic decision ahead of them. The team must not only assess Hakima's value on the market, but also consider how he fits into the franchise's long-term vision. Despite his defensive inconsistencies, Hakima remains a talented young player with promising offensive skills that could become even more valuable with the right development. The dilemma, however, revolves around the need for immediate results versus the patience to develop young talent. Another factor weighing into this equation is the pressure to maximize LeBron James' remaining years at the highest level. At 39, LeBron continues to play at an exceptional pace, but his window to compete for titles is limited. The Lakers' front office must balance the desire to build a competitive team now while still considering the future of the franchise when LeBron eventually retires from basketball. That makes any trade or acquisition decision all the more critical. Additionally, the potential Hakima trade also raises questions about what type of all-star the Lakers could acquire. While there are plenty of elite players that could attract the team's attention, it's crucial that the player's profile fits the team's system and specific needs. For example, a forward with a strong defensive presence and the ability to space the floor may be more valuable than a star who is primarily offensive, especially considering the areas in which the team needs to improve. On the other hand, there's also the possibility that keeping Hakima and continuing to invest in his development is the best move. His youth and potential are valuable assets, and some NBA stars take years to reach their peak. By letting go of Hakima now, the Lakers risk seeing him blossom on another team, perhaps becoming the piece they need later. Meanwhile, Lakers fans are divided. Some believe the team should be aggressive and do whatever it takes to compete now, while others argue for preserving the young core and building a sustainable foundation for the future. This divide reflects the complexity of the situation and the difficulty of making short-term decisions without compromising the long term. Ultimately, it remains to be seen how the Lakers will balance all of these factors in the coming days. Hakima, Finney-Smith and the rest of the team are under scrutiny as trade rumors mount. Will the front office make a bold move to give LeBron and Davis more immediate support? Or will patience prevail, allowing Hakima more time to prove himself? Leave your comment on what you would do if you were in the Lakers management's shoes. Trade Hakima for an all-star or trust in his potential and development? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more analysis and news about the world of basketball. In addition to the dilemma involving Hakima, Another aspect that deserves attention is the cultural and psychological impact of potential changes to the roster. The atmosphere in the locker room is a crucial factor in the success of a team, and a major change can either improve team chemistry or cause instability. Hakima, for example, is known for having a good relationship with his teammates, and his departure could affect the group's morale. From a coaching standpoint, the Lakers need to consider not only the trade itself, but how the addition of an all-star could alter the dynamics on the court. Players like Anthony Davis and LeBron James already have established roles, so any new players will need to adapt quickly to the system, avoiding role conflicts or redundancies that could compromise the team's performance. Additionally, it's important to consider how the team's finances will be impacted. The NBA salary cap limits a team's flexibility, and bringing in an all-star usually means signing a high-value contract. This could limit the Lakers' ability to make future moves and build a balanced roster around their stars. The front office will have to weigh the immediate benefits against the financial risks in the medium and long term. Meanwhile, Finney-Smith's arrival has already brought significant changes to the team. His solid defense and ability to space the floor have allowed the Lakers to have more tactical versatility, something that was clearly needed last season. His presence also highlights the importance of players who, while not all-stars, can consistently contribute in key areas such as defense and long-range shooting. However, the pressure to perform is relentless, especially for a franchise with the tradition and expectations of the Los Angeles Lakers. With a passionate fan base and a history of championships, the team cannot afford to have a mediocre season. This puts even more emphasis on the upcoming decisions made by the front office, which could define the future of the team not only for this season, but for years to come. Another point worth noting is how this potential trade could alter the league's perception of the Lakers. A smart and successful move could bolster the team's reputation as an attractive destination for elite players. On the other hand, a poorly calculated move could drive away future talent and make trades more difficult in the market. The next few days will be crucial, and each choice can have a ripple effect. Hakima, Finney-Smith, LeBron, Davis, and possible new reinforcements need to be aligned with a clear vision of how to take the Lakers back to the top of the NBA. It remains to be seen whether the board will be able to find that delicate balance between risk and reward. What do you think, fans? Should the Lakers take a more conservative path, focusing on internal development and stability, or risk it all for a big trade that could reap immediate rewards? Stay tuned for more analysis and news. And remember, we're just getting started exploring all the possibilities for this season. As the front office weighs its options, the eyes of the basketball world are on the Lakers. The pressure to compete is intense now, especially considering the strength of their Western Conference rivals. Teams like the Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns, and Golden State Warriors continue to demonstrate consistency and depth, making it all the more crucial for the Lakers to fine-tune their roster and shore up areas of weakness. Beyond the competitive landscape, Hakima's performance at this stage will also be a deciding factor. He will have a unique opportunity to show that he can still be a key part of the team's system. Future games could act as an audition of sorts, not only to keep his place with the Lakers, but also to increase his value in a potential trade. If Hakima can elevate his game, especially on the defensive end, he could force the front office to reconsider its options. Another aspect that cannot be ignored is the evolution of the other players in the squad. Youngsters like Austin Reeves and Max Christie have shown potential and could emerge as key contributors, easing the pressure on the stars and allowing for greater tactical flexibility. Additionally, veterans like D'Angelo Russell and Rui Hachimura, not to be confused with Hakima, have played solid roles, and their fit with the main core could influence future decisions. However, the quest for balance goes beyond the players. Coach Darvin Ham also faces a significant challenge in integrating any new additions to the roster without compromising the tactical scheme. Ham has shown an ability to maximize the strengths of his players, but significant roster changes may require quick adjustments and innovative strategies to keep the team competitive. Meanwhile, rumors of potential Lakers targets continue to circulate. Names like Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Pascal Siakam have been mentioned in speculation, but each brings their own set of challenges. LaVine, for example, is an excellent scorer, but his defense is questionable, something the Lakers already face with Hakima. DeRozan, on the other hand, offers offensive consistency but is not known for spacing the floor efficiently. Siakam, meanwhile, could be the more interesting fit given his versatility on both ends of the court, but his acquisition price could be prohibitive. In addition to the tactical and financial issues, the Lakers also have to deal with the emotional aspect of any trade. For fans and even players, seeing a teammate get traded can be difficult, especially on a team that is trying to build a cohesive identity. The front office will need to communicate its decisions clearly, ensuring that the rest of the roster remains focused and motivated. For now, all that remains is speculation. Hakima will continue to be closely watched by both the front office and potential trade parties. How this plays out could be key to determining whether the Lakers finally make the leap to becoming true title contenders this season. What do you fans think? Who would be the ideal target for the Lakers if a trade were to happen? Or would the best solution be to keep Hakima and focus on developing the current roster? Leave your comments and keep following the channel for more updates. The future of the Lakers is at stake, and each decision could completely change the fate of the franchise. Another important point in this debate is how the Lakers fan base might react to these changes. Lakers fans are known for their passion and high standards of expectation, and any moves by the front office will be carefully analyzed. If Hakima is traded and the trade does not yield immediate or clear results, it is possible that the pressure on the franchise will increase significantly. On the other hand, a successful move could reignite optimism and strengthen support for the team in the final stretch of the season. Meanwhile, analysts also pointed out the possibility of the Lakers exploring more discreet alternatives in the trade market. The solution is not always to acquire a renowned all-star. Less popular players, but with specific skills that complement the current squad, could be viable options. For example, a winger with more solid defensive characteristics or a secondary playmaker capable of easing the load of LeBron and D'Angelo Russell in organizing plays. These profiles can often be acquired at more affordable prices, both in terms of salary and exchanged assets. In the larger context, this situation highlights a recurring dilemma among NBA franchises: prioritize the present or invest in the future. The Lakers have historically been a team focused on immediate success, often sacrificing young assets and draft picks to ensure they were constantly competing for titles. However, in recent years, this model has faced criticism, mainly for its lack of depth and long-term flexibility. This discussion leads to another aspect the Lakers need to consider: the impact of today's decisions on recruiting and talent development. If Hakima is traded, it could send a message to young players that their development time with the franchise is limited. On the other hand, if he is retained and can live up to expectations, it could set a positive precedent for the future, showing that the Lakers are willing to invest in the growth of their players. Additionally, it's worth mentioning LeBron James' impact on this scenario. As the team's leader and one of the most influential voices in the league, LeBron could play a crucial role in shaping the direction the Lakers take. LeBron has historically been vocal in advocating for changes he believes are necessary to improve their chances of winning a title. If he voices support for a trade, that could weigh on the front office's decision. On the other hand, his confidence in Hakima could give the team the motivation it needs to give the young forward more playing time. With the trade deadline fast approaching, rumors are only going to grow, and speculation will continue to swirl around the NBA. Until something concrete happens, the Lakers' performance in the upcoming games will be key to measuring not only the potential of the team as it currently stands, but also to determining which areas need more attention. And of course, as all of this unfolds, fans continue to debate intensely. Is it worth sacrificing the future for a brighter present? Should Hakima be retained, or is it time for a significant change? Let us know what you think, stay involved in the conversation, and stay tuned for more information on the Los Angeles Lakers and the upcoming moves that could define the season. The Lakers' landscape isn't just about change and turnover, it's also about constantly adapting to the fast-paced NBA. With teams adjusting and evolving each season, the Los Angeles team needs to be nimble and proactive in its decisions to stay ahead of the curve. The Lakers face stiff competition, but they also have the advantage of having a superstar in LeBron James, whose value extends far beyond his contributions on the court. LeBron is a leader in the locker room and is often the key to team chemistry. His presence attracts other players who want to compete for a title, which puts the Lakers in a unique position to attract reinforcements. From there, the question of who the Lakers might look for in a potential trade depends on one important factor: the type of player LeBron feels is necessary to bolster the roster around him. Communication between the front office and LeBron, especially regarding Hakima's role, will be crucial. If the trade involves a star who fits LeBron's style of play and fills the gaps defensively, it has the potential to be a big success. However, if the chemistry in the locker room becomes strained, it could have adverse effects on the team. Additionally, the presence of Anthony Davis on the roster should be taken into account. While LeBron is the undisputed leader, Davis is undoubtedly the key player when it comes to defense and dominance in the paint. The team needs to build around the LeBron-Davis duo, and that means finding complements that will bolster the team in a balanced way. Adding an elite defensive player could ease the burden on Davis, allowing him to focus more on his specialty, dominating the paint. Another consideration is the expectation of immediate success. With LeBron in the prime of his career and Davis in peak form, the pressure to win a title is on. In this scenario, the Lakers can't afford to wait for their young players to develop gradually. They need quick, tangible results. This puts Hakima in a tricky position. As promising as he is, his development may not be aligned with the Lakers' urgency to compete now. Meanwhile, the recent performances of other members of the team, such as Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, have given the Lakers an extra layer of depth. These players have contributed significantly, showing that the team can remain competitive even without relying solely on LeBron and Davis. This depth could allow the team to make bolder decisions without compromising the quality of the roster as a whole. Still, the debate rages on. Should we make a bold trade for an all-star, or should we keep Hakima and invest more in developing young talent? This is a decision that could change the course of the franchise for years to come, and the anticipation surrounding the Lakers' moves will only grow as the trade deadline approaches. Fans will certainly be paying close attention to every rumor and news story that emerges in the coming days, eager to see how the Lakers position themselves to win another title. But even with this constant pressure to act, recent history shows that the Lakers have the ability to make last-minute strategic moves that change the course of a season. The 2020 season is a prime example of this, when the Anthony Davis trade was key to winning the championship. So any move the Lakers make will be scrutinized just as intensely. Hakima's situation and the Lakers' strategy in the coming weeks may also reflect the new era of the NBA, where teams need to be quick and smart in their moves to ensure success. Trades are becoming more dynamic, and options for acquiring stars and emerging talent are more accessible. With that in mind, the Lakers will be looking for a solution that will not only lead them to an immediate title, but also prepare the team for the future after the LeBron era. So, as the pressure mounts, the Lakers' future remains in suspense. Let us know what you think the franchise should do. Trade Hakima for an all-star? Or keep the young winger and continue to invest in the team's development? Comment below and stay tuned, as we're just getting started on this journey.